Council, effectively representing, I guess, the leadership tonight in what is a difficult position for the county, for the county council, and we've been dealt cards which we didn't support as a council, and you very much acknowledge that, and also the motions that were put tonight.
Yes, I think the meeting was framed as being more divisive than it actually was. I don't think anybody in the chamber is against it, really, apart from maybe Councillor Ellison, who doesn't believe in ceremonial. Nobody is against the fact that we should retain our ability to call Rutland the County of Rutland, or that we should keep our Lord of the Sheriff, or that we shouldn't keep our Lord Lieutenant. So I think we're all unified on that. I think essentially what tonight was a demonstration of was that we're all aggressively in favour of all the things we talked about. I think that the important thing that people need to take away from it is, regardless of the resolutions that we've made tonight, there is still a lot of work if we wish to have a voice at the table that decides the future of Leicester, Leicestershire and Rutland. We have tried so far, we have tried to get a voice, which has been framed, unfortunately, as agreement, which it hasn't been. And there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes that we can't necessarily talk about because it's confidential. But we are trying our best to make sure we get the best deal for residents of Rutland. And we do not believe that the government's proposed solution with an enlarged Leicester City, a rural Leicestershire and Rutland is the right solution. It's extremely complex. It will result in an extended period to unwind the previous authorities and keep control of the new authorities, and I think there is quite a danger in that. And also the government has appeared to favour urban councils for funding. Well, Rutland, together with rural Leicestershire, as the name implies, is or will be, if it comes to pass, a very rural county. And everything the government's done in the last 3 years is to take money off rural councils to some considerable degree. And we've had to make compromises as a result.
Yes, I mean, we were victims of that quite quickly, actually, as the government came to power.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a policy that's carried on, and I imagine it's why they've decided on the routes they've decided. Because they want to increase the ability of urban populations to be created. So I think it's important to know that Rutland County Council is unified on saying that we need to take more action. That action will be both covert and overt, and that we will carry on doing it for the next 18 months.
So, in summary, residents can be assured that you'll be talking to government often, without having that public record, but at the same time, you believe that there will be a public record of what happened tonight in terms of the representation back to the government, saying, we want our ceremonial status and we're not satisfied with the current arrangement.
The resolutions that we passed tonight are useful, but they are not an absolute means to an absolute end. If we wish to fight for Rutland, which we all do, then we will need to carry on fighting for Rutland. But fighting for Rutland isn't all about producing rah-rah phrases. It's about doing the quiet work behind the scenes and influence. And the way the government's managing this process is that there are a lot of Teams meetings, there are some physical meetings when people are in the same room, but Rutland has been getting an invitation to all those meetings, and there has been a recognition that Rutland has done an excellent job as a unitary from the very top. I've actually heard it myself, which is gratifying. But they then say, nonetheless, we need to carry on with the reorganisation. So it's not over. There is a fight to be had, but just because we don't make a song and dance about it doesn't mean that we're not taking that fight to the end. residents need to have confidence that we are both trying to work with what we've been given and we're trying to modify what we've been given.
Thanks for doing this.
Thank you.